Alrighty, Coach, could you just kind of introduce yourself, tell me who you are and what you do as your profession?
I'm Tracy Wood. I'm the head baseball coach at Waxahachie High School.
Alrighty. I'm doing this interview for a leadership class, so I'm going to ask questions like your opinion on leaders. What qualities do you think are most important in a leader?
You know, I think you got to have a guy that's totally committed, all in. I think you got to have a guy that's passionate about what he does, and I don't think it really matters if you're coaching baseball or selling insurance. I think you gotta be passionate about it. I think you gotta be fundamentally sound at whatever you do, whatever that may be.
That's really good. What are some areas in your life that you think have helped you in your profession in like leadership roles?
I think I had good parents. I had good parents that were pretty tough. There wasn't a lot of nonsense. It was goal oriented. It was you're gonna do your job. It was always team first. And you know, just watching my dad, and I had some good coaches along the way also. As far as teaching the game goes, I had some really good coaches along the way that helped a lot also.
I know you teach the game better than most coaches that I've been around. How do you find ways as like you progress your career to keep like connecting to the kids and keep teaching them the things that make them better?
Oh, you know, I don't know. I don't really know that I have a good answer for that, other than I just try to be consistent. You know, I just try to keep. If Nick, you come out there today, you're going to hear the same things you heard with you. I'm not a smart enough guy to do something any different. I just think it's about. I think you have to be fundamentally sound. I think you have to absolutely believe in what you're doing, and I hope that my kids and my players read into my all-in attitude. I hope they read into the compassion that I have for the game and that I have for players also. I hope they can read into that, and I just try to be myself and I don't try to vary from that in any way.
How much, I know it's baseball in the game, you're always playing the game, but how much do you like prepare to play? Even like today, like for practice, how much do you prepare for a game, and what are some things that you really try to focus on?
Well, I've always believed, and I'm not sure I got the right answer for I might have had the wrong question here, but we always worry about ourselves. We don't necessarily worry about other people. We don't necessarily worry about, if we know we're facing a guy throwing 95, good luck anyway, but you know, we try to prepare ourselves and be fundamentally sound. Now, I don't know if you're talking about me personally preparing. Well, ironically, you just see me right now, the inter-squad list there that I'd already done on my desk and forgot. But, you know, I mean, it's just over the years, I know what I want to do and I know what I want to get accomplished. And I did learn a long time ago that you can't get it all done in one day. So you have to break that up. So, you know, it's all in here. Ironically, I have to go speak at a clinic about our drill period and about our defensive organization and how we do stuff, and I have it nowhere on paper at all. I have it nowhere. It's all right here. It all comes out of my head. So I have started to try to sit down and write all that out. And I guess it's a good thing that I'm doing it because it's nowhere else but in my head. But, you know, I guess prepare-wise, I just know what I want to do and what I want to accomplish in the course of the week.
Yeah. Kind of leading off that, how do you go about setting goals for like a season, for particular players? Like, what's your own mindset going into that?
You'll probably remember this, but we keep it real simple. We've got one team goal, and that's to win a state championship. And we fully expect to make that run every year. We're not afraid of those expectations at all, and I think you got to keep them high if you're ever going to get there. The individual goal that we tell our kids is it's okay for Nick to want to go 9-0 on the mound. It's okay for a guy to want to make sure he's hitting 405. It's okay for a guy to say, my whole goal is to make the varsity. My whole goal is to not get cut. You know, those individual goals are okay, but the team goal is always going to be win state championship. And the other team goal that we're going to say is get better every day. Those are very simple goals. And if you're taking care of those two things and being a good teammate, those goals are going to take care of everything you need.
Kind of like a personal question. What in your years of coaching has been the most satisfying thing about it?
Nick's setting me up, isn't he?
Set you up.
He's setting me up. You know, I've had a bunch. You know, I've been to Austin twice. I've been to the state tournament a couple times. Here in Waxahachie, we've been 4 rounds, state tournament 3 rounds. We've had some success. I mean, we've won a lot of games. You know, I don't know but it's really hard to beat your senior year when we had to win, and going into it, we didn't know the number. We didn't know what the math number was that we had to win, but it turned out that we had to win our last 8 games. And not only did we win our last 8 games, we beat Mesquite Poteet, who had a 50-something game winning streak that was just ridiculous. Had to come back and win that one, and got on a roll in the playoffs. You know, we were scrapping just to get in, and I really think it's the epitome of staying with it, and guys believing in what they were doing. So that year would be hard to beat. I'm gonna tell you, it's probably gonna take like I said, I've been to the state tournament twice, and it's probably gonna take a state championship to beat it.
Yeah. Alrighty, glad to have that. Oh no, video there. Got y'all set up. Thanks.
You got me now.